Good afternoon, everyone. It's Friday. We've made it. Goodness me. Fun Friday. And I don't know about you, I am so glad to be here Friday afternoon. It's been a busy week here. We've had obviously lots going on Homechoir. We've had the Larks and, of course, this little group called SIC Choir of the Earth, which has been busy this week learning pieces for their summer school. And there's been all sorts of other things going on. It's been full on, and then when you consider the fact it's been a teensy bit on the warm side this week, it's just such a blessed relief to get to Friday afternoon to know that we have some fantastic singing here on Homechoir. We've then got this Russian concert, which I hope you are all going to come to, 3 o'clock. I promise you're not going to want to miss it. The singing is amazing. And the temperature has dropped just a few degrees from yesterday, just 3 or 4 degrees cooler, and my goodness, it makes such a difference. Honestly, it's wonderful. And I know we've got lots of lovely people here today. I know we've got a birthday girl in the audience. At least she'll be along very shortly. So if you're here, Jan, happy birthday to you. We shall sing happy birthday to you at 2 o'clock. And lovely to see everyone here. Now, before I say hello to you all individually, a very good afternoon to everyone watching. I know we've got lots of people who come along and watch Fun Friday, who listen to us. It's bits of equipment, as I always do, just in case something's not working. So my piano's sounding all right. The acoustic. Oh, yes. Lovely. The witchy song is ready to go. Here's the backing track for that one. I learnt this one at school. The hag is the strike. Fabulous. And the other track we need to check, I'll turn the acoustic off, is Don't Dilly Dally. Fabulous. We need a bit of Don't Dilly Dally, don't we? Those of you watching from my neck of the woods, particularly to Craig. Hello, Craig. We're going to be singing a Cockney number. And those of you who have been hearing all about my dear friend Craig, who I've known, and whenever I talk about him, I start standing Romford. I've known Craig 40 years, ladies and gentlemen, 40 years. It's a long time, isn't it, Craig? It is. And I'll be seeing him next weekend. He's coming down on Friday afternoon. It'll be the first time we've seen him since January of last year, which is the longest we've ever gone without seeing each other. And he's coming down to stay for the weekend, and he may even make an appearance, ladies and gentlemen, on Fun Friday next week. So just be warned. Salt of the Earth doesn't even begin to cover it. I've said I might have to install a bleeper button and just have it on whenever Craig talks. Just have to be careful. It is so good to see everyone. So let me welcome you all. And these are the people who've been chatting away. And I want to start by welcoming Anna. And I hope you, when you watch this later on, I hope you get home safely. Anna from Portugal was here before anyone else. She's obviously been invigilating an exam this afternoon, and the comments, Anna, were just fantastic. I know a little bit of your pain, and I know we have many people here who are former teachers, and I have invigilated I don't know how many exams over the years. It is the most mind-numbingly boring thing to do, to sit and supervise an exam, so much so that my colleagues and I, this is naughty, but you know, the school that I was at has burnt down since all this. I think I could share it. We used to walk around the exam hall. There's a particular invigilation walk with your hands behind your back, walking very slowly and very deliberately, but we used to play Pac-Man. So if you imagine hundreds of people working really hard, scribbling away at their desks, and one of the teachers was Pac-Man, and we had to basically walk. You weren't allowed to run or make any sudden movements, or you lost, but basically you had to sort of make your way around, waka, 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 and trying to catch the other teachers who were also walking around. Fun times, ladies and gentlemen. Occasionally a child will put a hand up for a pencil, and we'd have to get back to the reality of it. But Anna, I hope you make it home safely. I'm sure you will. And just well done for making it to the end of the exam. And to everyone else, hello to Ati. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, Albert. Great to see you. Hello to Alison. Hello to Barbara. Hello to Breda and Carolyn. Hello to Christine. I hope you're feeling a bit better, Christine. Sorry to hear you're not very well, but lots of love to you and to Terry. And I hope you get the back door fixed. Hello to Christine and Malcolm. Thank you for your lovely email, Christine. And just so glad you enjoyed the Lux rehearsal yesterday. Hello to Cynthia. Good afternoon to Emma. Hello to Glennis. And I'm going to say hello to Gina. I haven't seen her in the comments yet, but I'm going to say hello to her because I'd hate to miss her out. Hello to Anna. who's here in the Homechoir yellow lozenge. Hello to Jackie. Hello to Julie. Thanks again for your message this morning, Julie. Hello to Kareth. Hello to Kathy and Leslie. Hello to Linda and Lisa and Marion. Hope you had a good birthday. Hello to Nikki. Thanks for your message. Hello to Norb. Good afternoon, sir. Hope you got some steps in today. Hello to Sue. Hello to Susanna. Hello, Terry. Welcome back, Terry. We're going to sing a little number from just down the road from Milford. Hope you had a great holiday. And hello to Virginia. And of course, a very good afternoon to everyone watching. Hello to Anne and Linda. Hello to Helen and Bill in California. Thank you for your lovely messages and for your very, very generous gift. Very, very kind of you. Hello. Oh, and thank you to Emma for the little thing you've sent me. That's arrived. It's absolutely lovely. Landville present. We love it. Hello to Maureen. Hello to Sally. Hello to Annie. Hello to Sue and Tony. And to everyone watching. There we are, everyone. I think lots of people enjoyed the Pac-Man. So Alison said you could count left-handed people if the hall was full. Never thought of playing Pac-Man. You see. And also tag. Tag was a good one. Particularly if you were it and your target was closest to the child with their hand up. That was brilliant. There was a particular colleague of mine called Ian, and we were terrible with this. We would play the game, and the kid would put his hand up. Ian would go and see to him, and you could see him panicking. You know, the kids going, "Well, what's this question about?" Well, you just read the question. And I'm getting closer and closer, and you don't make a big deal. You just sort of tap the back of the back and then turn and walk away. Happy days, everyone. Happy days. So lovely to see everyone. And I hope you're having a good day. As I say, it's so nice to get to Friday. And this Russian concert's going to be amazing. Please do come if you can. I see that Faye's here. Hello, Faye. Hello to Judith and Patrick. Hello to everyone who's joined us in the last few minutes. I do hope you're all having, as I say, a good day. There is Anna. Here we are, Anna. I was just talking about you and about invigilating the exam and how boring it can be and how you have to make your own entertainment. And as I say, my colleagues and I, we used to walk around the exam hall in between the desks playing Pac-Man. Well, you know, we had to, some of these exams were so long. Right, you have 3 hours and off you go. Oh, goodness me. It's Breeda's birthday tomorrow. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Julie, for letting me know. So we're going to sing happy birthday to two lovely home choristers, to Jan from Chepstow and to Breeda, whose birthday it is tomorrow. That's wonderful. And I do hope that Jan and Dr. Glyn are here. If you are here, Glyn, let us know so I don't miss you here. Anna said she was alone. No, I know you only had 2 students. It's quite difficult to play Pac-Man by yourself. But I was just saying, I do feel your pain. I have been there. As the head of music in a school, it sounds grand, but often you'd only have 9 students for the exam. So yes, you'd have to sit there and just watch them. And it's so frustrating when you can see them really struggling and you want to go over and help. Obviously you can't. So I hope it all went very well and well survived. Fabulous. I'm going to have a sip of my cold coffee. But apparently the weather is going to change tomorrow quite dramatically. We're going to have thunderstorms, hence the Ride of the Witch today, almost like it was planned. Well, everyone, it is Fun Friday, and so we're going to get started in under a minute. Please make sure you have everything you need for this afternoon session. You're going to need a good drink of water, and you're going to need your smile on standby, because we've got some great fun in terms of our music and our silly words today. Not only are we singing the breakfast song, we're singing Dorothy's rewritten version of it. Not only are we singing On Top of Spaghetti, but we're singing an extra version which my children found on YouTube and haven't stopped giggling about since they found it, and more besides. So do enjoy yourselves. Do please keep chatting. Emma's asking, will Gilbert be joining you today? No, he's nowhere to be found, Emma, and no, he won't be perching on my head, sadly. I'm just going to have to make do with the fluff that's already there. So everyone, hello to Jenny, hello to Anne, hello to everyone who's joined us in the last few minutes, and let's get started, shall we? So, you know what to do. Make the noise, please, everyone. Fabulous. Thank you, everyone, and welcome, dear friends, to Homechoir's Fun Friday. We've made it to the end of a very, very busy week, and I'm just so delighted you could join us this afternoon for some little treats here. So we're going to start in a minute with the breakfast song. I know for some of you, you've been up for ages and you've had your breakfast, but for some people it is still quite early in the morning. Perfect time to sing about breakfast, and we have that extra version as written by Dorothy. On Top of Spaghetti, we learnt it just a few weeks ago. It was called On Top of Old Smoky, but we've decided not to sing that version anymore because it is far too depressing. So we're going to sing a Fun Friday version, On Top of Spaghetti. We'll then revise The Ride of the Witch, and we learnt this one well over a year ago, and I have a long list of all the lyrics that we've done on Homechoir, all laid out in slides, which I then use for this presentation. And at the very back, the last slide was Ride of the Witch, because that shows we haven't done it since we learnt it way back in April of last year. So we're going to dust it off and sing it again. It's only a short little piece, so we'll revise it today, and then we'll gallop away with the witch. Then a couple of just little sweeties, really, little sweetie treaties. The Big Rock Candy Mountain, and then my favourite Cockney song, Don't Dilly Dally, on the way, everyone. So lots to look forward to today. And again, there's so much coming up soon. We've got the new website launching very soon, and this lovely new logo, which I'm still immensely proud of. So this is the programme for today, Sunday. We've got some gorgeous pieces as well. Vap in Sierra, which of course we sang on Wednesday. Oh Nata Looks by Tallis, and Bairstow's Sublime, I Sat Down Under His Shadow, and then our usual pair of gospel pieces. But we have a couple of birthdays with us today, a couple of people whose birthdays either today or tomorrow. And so to Jan, who I hope is here and in the wings, and to Breda, well, happy birthday to both of you. And Glyn has just sent this through to me. There's a picture of Jan with her grandson Elliot, and Elliot was born during lockdown. She didn't get to meet him until he was actually several months old, and just a lovely picture there. And Jan, I hope you're having a lovely day. So everyone, let's start off today with a warm-up which will incorporate happy birthday, of course. Can I invite you all to be upstanding? Thanks very much, everyone. Standing up with a nice tall back and a long neck. And just imagine that piece of string tied to the top of your head, just tugging very gently, making your neck lovely and long. Shrug your shoulders, please, everyone. Great. And back the other way. Sue's asking, crunchy? No, that's just my shoulders, Sue. Oh, after a week of summer school in the heat, I have to say I'm looking forward to not coming into this studio at all tomorrow. That would be lovely. People are talking about the debate about chocolate bars. My goodness. It's too hot for chocolate bars. Ice creams, though. The debate about ice creams can start right here. Chocolate mint cornetto. Yes, please. Okay, everyone. So let's start with a hum. I've just ignited a fire here, by the way. I'm fully prepared for the consequences. Let's have a bit of an acoustic, and let's hum together, everyone. Oh, the acoustic isn't working. Yes, it is. Humming, here we go. And again. And an ooh. Now an ah. Ah. And an ah. Ah. And an eh. And finally, some ma-ma-mas after me. Ma-ma-ma. Excellent. Ya-ya-ya. And one more. Me-me-me. Splendid. Thank you very much indeed. The debate over ice creams has just ignited in the comments. We've got Magnum, gelato, never too hot for chocolate, says Gaynor. I think I'd rather have it so it's still vaguely in shape rather than suck it up through a straw, but each to their own. With a 99, says Breda, or chocolate and mint are not friends, says Julie. Well, I'm afraid I have to disagree. I love mint chocolate, but you know, each to their own, Julie. Now, I've just seen Anne in the comments, and I'm just going to find this lovely picture that she sent me. And if you remember, Anne and the llamas, these are friends of Kit Kat, ladies who lunch. Llamas, met with dear Nesta, who we all know writes many of our wonderful silly songs here. And there is a picture of the llamas all sitting together with Nesta, having a lovely afternoon. Thank you for sending that through to us, Anne. Very, very kind of you. And everyone, just looking at that picture makes me feel a bit peckish. I don't know about you. I've had breakfast, but, you know, very much as the Lord of the Rings would say, we've had breakfast, sure, but what about second breakfast? So I think we should sing the breakfast song. And this is a song, here we go, that my mum taught me. In fact, my mum was a music teacher for many, many decades, and was a much beloved and feared member of staff at her school in Romford. And so she used to teach all the children this one. They would sing it in 3-part harmony. It was fabulous to behold. So let's sing it together, and then I've got a version which I've recorded, which is all 3 parts. Okay, so if you don't know, it goes like this. When it's time for breakfast, I like toast and marmalade, toast and marmalade, toast and marmalade. When it's time for breakfast, I like toast and marmalade. That's how I start my day. That's the first verse. The second verse goes, just a cup of tea, that's enough for me, that's enough for me. With milk and sugar, just a cup of tea, that's enough for me, that's enough for me. And then we sing, I like egg and bacon, and a slice of thick brown bread. If you have no bacon, then a sausage will do instead. Okay, now it's entirely up to you how you want to sing this song. If you know it, well, then you know what your breakfast options are. You can start with me, or you can wait till I finish the first verse and then jump in at the start when I start the second verse. Or if you're feeling particularly brave, well, you can wait until I'm 2 verses through and then join in. It's a great little piece. Do have fun singing it. If it makes you feel peckish, well, you can have a snack after rehearsal, all right? But no eating while you're singing. Here we go, everyone. It's the breakfast song, he said, realizing that the button isn't where I expected it. There we go. Here we are, everyone. So here's your introduction. And when it's time for breakfast, I like toast and marmalade, toast and marmalade, toast and marmalade. When it's time for breakfast, I like toast and marmalade. That's how I start my day. And just a cup of tea, that's enough for me, that's enough for me. With milk and sugar, just a cup of tea, that's enough for me, that's enough for me. Egg and bacon, I like egg and bacon, and a slice of thick brown bread. If you have no bacon, then a sausage will do instead. Back to the beginning. When it's time for breakfast, I like toast and marmalade, toast and marmalade, toast and marmalade. When it's time for breakfast, I like toast and marmalade. That's how I start my day. Just a cup of tea, that's enough for me, that's enough for me. With milk and sugar, just a cup of tea, that's enough for me, that's enough for one more time. I like egg and bacon, and a slice of thick brown bread. If you have no bacon, then a sausage will do. Once more from the beginning. Oh, when it's time for breakfast, I like toast and marmalade, toast and marmalade, toast and marmalade. When it's time for breakfast, I like toast and marmalade. That's how I start my day. Just a cup of tea, just a cup of tea. That's enough for me, that's enough for me. With milk and sugar, just a cup of tea. That's enough for me, that's enough for me. Fabulous. Well done, everyone. Definitely feeling a bit peckish. And do you know what? There's one more version of this, which dear Dorothy wrote for us, and it was included in that fabulous book of songs which Kit Kat gave me at the end of Quarantine Choir last year. Quarantine Choir the first, as it was. So let's sing this version in a slightly higher key, and let's all sing this together. When it's time for breakfast, I join Ben and sing along. When it's time for breakfast, I join Ben and sing along. Turn the music on, meet the vocal throng. When it's time for breakfast, I sing out loud and strong. Tap my foot along. No, that's not quite right. When it's time for breakfast, I sing out loud and strong. Tap my foot along, hum the Bing Bang song. When it's time for breakfast, I sing out loud and strong. That's how I start my day. Just a sea shanty, puppets 1, 2, 3. That's enough for me. With smiles and chatter, singing from top B down to middle C. That's enough for me. Last bit. I like choral singing when a tune gets in my head. If you have no lyrics, ba-ba will do instead. Ba-ba. Thank you, Dorothy. And of course, an awful lot's changed since you sent that to me, Dorothy, hasn't it? Talking about puppets. My goodness, if you've not seen Dorothy Podmore's amazing puppets, well, do look them up. And thank you for sending that to me. Now, look, I've just realised in the middle of all that, we've wished them happy birthday. We haven't sung happy birthday to Jan and to Breda. So forgive me, ladies. I hadn't had my breakfast. So now we've eaten, let's sing happy birthday to Jan and to Breda. And I hope you have a lovely day today and tomorrow, Breda. Here we go. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jan and Breda. Happy birthday to you. Many happy returns, ladies. And thank you very much for being here on your special day. Okay, folks, now we need to move on, and we're going to sing something else food related. I know we've just had breakfast, but still peckish, I'm afraid. It's time for On Top of Spaghetti, all covered with cheese. I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. And we learnt this one a couple of weeks ago. And this one is in 3. This is much more of a sing and sway song. We know sing and send, so this one is sing and sway. Are we ready? On top of spaghetti, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table, it rolled on the floor, wah, 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 wah. And then my poor meatball rolled out of the door. It rolled in the garden and under a bush. Everyone wah, 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 wah. And then my poor meatball was nothing but mush. The mush was as tasty could be. Wah, 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 wah. And early next summer, it grew into a tree. The tree was all covered with beautiful moss. Wah, 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 wah. It grew lovely big meatballs and tomato sauce. So if you eat spaghetti all covered with cheese, wah, 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 hold on to your meatball and don't ever sneeze. What more can I say, ladies and gentlemen? Give yourselves a round of applause. Heartfelt, so sincere. I'm so deeply moved, folks, that I think we need to just encore that very quickly, but not that version. This is a version that my children found for me, everyone. And It's basically a combination of Old Smoky and On Top of Spaghetti. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with cheese. I lost my sweetheart when somebody sneezed. She jumped off the table and ran out the door, but we have spaghetti, and now we'll get more. So this dedicated to my lovely children, who I'd love to say are watching and singing along, but are probably more likely ensconced in their iPads. So hopefully they'll watch this later on. Sing along, you two. You taught this to me. Here we go. On top of Old Smoky, all covered with cheese, I lost my sweetheart when somebody sneezed. She jumped off the table and ran out the door. But we have spaghetti, and now we'll get more. Thank you, everyone, and thank you to my children, to Katie and to Bobby, for their never-ending supply of silly songs for us to use on Fun Friday. So, everyone, let's move on to the... Yeah, wow. Thank you, everyone. Now, let's move on to the revision for today. I'm sorry, Anna, for triggering you. Nothing to do with exams. This is a piece that we learned in April of last year, a long time ago. And it's a great song. I sang this one at school, and we should, I hope, I haven't double checked actually, but we should have put the score in the description. Let me have a look. Is it there? Oh, it is. Brilliant. Anna, you're a star. So the score is in the description. It's a version that you can keep and use. It's a really fun song, and it's in canon. And again, those of you that have been along to the deep dives and maybe my round sound will know that canon is the same tune, just starts a bit later. Okay, think Pachelbel's canon. And so this one, and we're thinking ahead to Halloween. We've got lots of witchy songs now. This one goes: the hag is astride this night for to ride. Okay, sing that with me. 1, 2, 3. The hag is astride this night for to ride. And again. The hag is astride this night for to ride. Then we sing the devil and she together. Oops. The devil and she. 1, 2, 3. The devil and she together. Lovely. We then sing through thick and through thin, now out and then in. Same tune as the start. Through thick and through thin, now out and then in. No ness so foul be the weather. With me. No ness so foul be the weather. Brill. From the start, the hag is astride. 1, 2, 3. The hag is astride this night for to ride. The devil and she together. Through thick and through thin, now out and then in. The ness so foul be the weather. Excellent. Then the second part goes: a thorn or a burr she takes for a spur. Listen. Sing with me. 1, 2, 3. A thorn or a burr she takes for a spur. Great. And then with a lash of a bramble she rides now. With a lash of a bramble she rides now. Excellent. And then the last bit is the same as the start. Through brakes and through briars or ditches and mires, she follows the spirit that guides now. Okay, sing with me. Through brakes and through briars. 1, 2. Through brakes and through briars or ditches and mires, she follows the spirit that guides now. Excellent. And then the second verse has exactly the same music, just with different words. And I thought what we do today is we'll sing it twice. It lasts about 1.5 minutes in total. Now, this is in canon, but what I'm going to say is this first sing through, stick with me, okay? It does move quite quickly, and then we'll sing it again, and you can have a go, those of you that know it and feel comfortable singing it in canon, starting a bit later, and the rest of you can sing with me. So, the hag is astride the ride of the witch. I learnt this one when I was at secondary school, and it's just such a great fun piece. Perfect for Fun Friday. So you hear the piano come in. Watch me for that opening. It is a little bit tricky, so I'll lead us. All right, everyone? Here's the ride of the witch. The hag is astride this night for to ride. The devil and she together. guides us, the spirit that guides now. No peace for his food, there's no peace for his food, there's no rent of wood. But hushed in his lay, but hushed in his lay, and I missed just by these on mist and seas, on land and on sea. And noon of night, and noon of night, and I'm working. The storm will arise and trouble the skies this night. The skies this night, and all for the wonder that comes from the tomb of Christ our tomb of Christ our call up by the clap, call up by the clap of the thunder. Fab. Isn't that a great piece? It's really, really good fun. And so we'll sing that one more time. This time, though, I'm going to start that part afterwards. Now, if you want to stick with the main tune, and bear in mind, many of you are encountering this piece for the first time today, stick to the main tune, all right? But some of you might want to come in canon and sing against it. It's a really good earworm, perfect for us. One more time. The witch will ride again. Here we go. And in fact, I might put a bit of an acoustic on this. I'm going to sneak the fan off. Here we go. The witch is riding a second time, everyone. Here we go. The hag is astride this night for to ride. The devil and she together, through thick and through thin, now out and then in. The nest so foul be the weather. A thorn or a burr she takes for a spur. With the lights of a bramble she rides now. Through brakes and through briars or ditches and marshes, she follows the spirit that guides now. Second verse. No beast for his food. Here we go. No beast for his food. No beast for his food dares now reach the wood. But hushed in his lair he lies lurking, while mischief by these on land and on seas. At noon of night out of working, a storm. The storm will arise and trouble the skies this night, and more for the wonder. The ghost from the tomb of Rakish shall come, called up by the clap of the thunder. Got to have a great big piano chord at the end there. Well done, everyone. Isn't that a cracking piece? Perfect for our Fun Friday mix. And we will be singing that one again. Just next time we do a witchy special. We've got a few, haven't we? Alison Gross, Deep Vaulted Cell, Ride of the Witch. Halloween is looking very much sorted this year, everyone. Okay, so we've had breakfast. We've had our lunch. We've had a little bit of a run around the playground pretending to be witches. So now it's time for some candy, or the Big Rock Candy Mountain. And this one, another one from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I mean, I'm not sponsored by Universal Music, but I probably should be with all of the tracks I've done from that album. You know, Constant Sorrow and I'll Fly Away, and this one. I love the whole thing. There's still quite a few we haven't done, actually. So this one, it's a song about, wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be lovely? The Big Rock Candy Mountain is this make-believe land that all the hobos want to get to. Yeah, they all travel the railroads in search of the Big Rock Candy Mountain, where all this stuff apparently happens. Whether it does or not, I really don't think it does. But let's sing it all together anyway, and then we got just enough time to pack up the van and head off with a bit of dilly-dally. Okay, so here is the Big Rock Candy Mountain. Actually, let's do it in C. Actually, no, let's do it in D, because we've got a whistle as well. One evening as the sun went down and the jungle fires were burning, down the track came a hobo hiking, and he said, boys, I'm not turning. I'm heading for a land that's far away, beside the crystal fountain. So come with me, we'll go and see the Big Rock Candy Mountain. In the Big Rock Candy Mountain, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes and you sleep out every night, where the boxcars all are empty and the sun shines every day, and the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees, the lemonade springs when the bluebird sings in the Big Rock Candy Mountain. There's the bluebird for those of you in SIC. Let's do this next verse. In the Big Rock Candy Mountain, all the cops have wooden legs, And the bulldogs all have rubber teeth, and the hens lay soft-boiled eggs. The farmer's trees are full of fruit, and the barns are full of hay. I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the rain don't fall and the winds don't blow, in the big rock candy mountain. Now I need to change the slide. Here we go. My son likes this verse. In the big rock candy mountain, you never change your socks, Bob. And the little streams of alcohol come a-trickling down the rocks. The brakemen have to tip their hats, and the railway bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and of whiskey too. You can paddle all around it in a big canoe in the big rock candy mountain. Now this last verse, everyone, ready? In the big rock candy mountain, the jails are made of tin, and you can walk right out again just as soon as you are in. There ain't no short-handled shovels, no axes, saws, nor picks. I'm bound to stay where you sleep all day, where they hung the jerk that invented work in the big rock candy mountain. Let's all whistle. I'll see you all this coming fall in the big rock candy mountain. There we are, everyone. Fantastic stuff. No more candy. No, this is absolutely, it wasn't no more candy. We took Bob and Katie to Boston a couple of years ago. We were there as part of a choir tour. We took them out trick-or-treating. It was Halloween. And we dragged them all over so that Katie could fill up her bag. Bob got plenty of sweets, but he got quite tired because we were on foot. And he got to the point where he just stopped and shouted in the middle of the street, "No more sweeties!" And thankfully I got it on camera. I'll share it with you this coming Halloween. So folks, we've got time for just one more, and I've got to get into Cockney mode. All right. Yeah, I think I'm there, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so we're going to finish today dedicating this to everyone where I grew up in Romford, particularly to Craig, and to Terry, who lives just down the road in Ilford, and to everyone who knows people from London. Well, we're going to sing this one together, all right? This is a fantastic music hall number, and this will be the last thing we sing today, though do please, ladies and gentlemen, come along to the Russian concert. Hopefully I've lost this by the time we get there. You never know, though. Let's pop up, say hello. All right, Nigel. Here we go. Let's don't dilly-dally on the way, ladies and gentlemen. There ain't no point, is there? Don't dilly-dally. Oh, dear. Here we go. Let me tell you a story, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we had to move away 'cause the rent we couldn't pay. The moving van came round just after dark. There was me and me old man shoving things inside the van, which we'd often done before, let me remark. We packed all that could be packed in the van, and that's a fact. And we got inside all we could get inside. Then we packed all we could pack on the tailboard at the back, till there wasn't any room for me to ride. Oh, my old man said, follow the van and don't dilly-dally on the way. Off went the cart with me own packed in it. I walked behind with me old cockle in it, but I dillied and dallied, I dillied, lost the van and don't know where to roam. I stopped on the way to have the old half-court turn, and I can't find my way home. Now you see, it all went wrong when we were packing, 'cause I gave an helping hand with the marble wash and stand, and straight we wouldn't get on so bad. All at once the carman bloke had an accident and broke, well, the nicest bit of china that I had. You'll understand, of course, I was cross about the loss, same as any other human woman would. But I soon got over that, what with 2 out and a chat, 'cause it's little things like that what does you good. Don't smoke, ladies and gentlemen. Cool, my old man said follow the van and don't dilly-dally on the way. Off went the cart with me home packed in it. I walked behind with me old cockle in it, but I dillied and dallied, dallied and dillied, lost the van and don't know where to roam. Now who's gonna put up the old iron bedstead if I can't find my way home? Now you see, it's getting a bit late, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting a bit worried. Oh, I'm in such a mess. I don't know the new address. Don't even know the blessed neighbourhood. And I feel as if I might have to stay out all the night. And that ain't gonna do me any good, folks. It's not. Now I don't make no complaints, but I'm coming over faint. What I need now is a good substantial feed, some more breakfast maybe. And I sort of kind of feel if I don't soon have a meal, I shall have to rob the linnet of his seed. Oh, my old man said follow the van and don't dilly-dally on the way. Come on, everybody. Off went the cart with the home packed in it. I walked behind with me old cockle in it, but I dillied and dallied, dallied and dillied, lost the van and don't know where to roam. Everyone nice and loud. You can't trust the specials like the old-time coppers when you can't find your way home. Turned out nice again, innit? Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Fabulous stuff. Give yourselves a round of applause. The Homechoir round. Fabulous stuff. Thank you, everyone. Well, it's been great seeing you. Thank you for being part of Homechoir's busy week. And we're back next week. Well, in fact, we've got Sunday, of course, for our Sacred Sing. And then service resumed as normal next week. Got some lovely new pieces. We've got some Gluck to look forward to on Wednesday and much more besides. Now, I've got to busy myself, get ready for the concert at 3 o'clock. So those of you who are going to join me, I can't wait to see you there. And the rest of you who aren't joining me, why not? You really should hear it. It's absolutely amazing. See you on Sunday. Otherwise, everyone, thank you for being here. Happy birthday to Jan for today and to Breeder for tomorrow. And well done, folks. We've made it to Friday. Have a good one. Cheers. Bye-bye.